Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I think I've done a reading for you before, but I don't remember. I do so many I don't remember. But I'd like to explain real quick how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures. I call it spiritual charades. Try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, "Ah, I know what he's talking about." So, and this is non-exact science. We communicate the best way we can. So sometimes you have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. He's not going to give me all the details. He'll give me just enough. So hopefully you'll know what he's referring to. Details are none of my business. Anyway, so as I got ready to push the button and start this, my eyes were drawn to the clock and it was 1:11. So go Google angel number 111 and there'll be a message in there for you. Maybe not from him, but there's a reason. I always get tongue tied. I slow my ass down. There is always a reason when these things happen. So you'd can't believe all the synchronicities that all of us miss every day that really have a meaning if we catch them. We're always being sent messages. Okay, so I know you mentioned guns, so we already know he has guns. But he's talking about being like Matt Dillon, taking the gun, the smoke's coming out of the barrel, after being shot, and he goes like he's blowing it out, blowing out a candle, kind of blowing the smoke off the end of the gun. So no, you'll get the smell of that if you know what that smells like. The gunpowder, the burnt gunpowder, the hot smell of the gun. Maybe even the oily smell of the gun, but probably not. It's more the smoke. At least that's what he's showing. So you can be in the store, you can be outside, you can be sitting in the house. Doesn't matter. You get that little whiff of what smells like something about a gun. Know that that's him sending you a sign. So validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more if you want more. He's singing a song. Hang on, let me see if I can get Alexa to bring it up. Okay, go Google or YouTube or whatever this song by Lionel Richie. Hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Kind of listened to it for a second and I thought, it might be turned around the other way. Anyway, there's something in there for you. He brought brought that song up for a reason. He showed me that damn gun again. Blowing the smoke off of it. Okay, we did that. So he said, as far as, let me find the right name, Mark, let him pick out something. Let him pick out, I don't want to explain it, like the energy, what he knows what his heart would be drawn to, the thing that would be special. And he's showing me, like, okay, my stepfather, when they were moving and he had a few things to get rid of, and he says, oh, you want any of these things? And I said, the one thing I want is that gold bull, a bull like a cow, that sat on your desk in your office. Because I don't know if it's worth $2, but it meant something to me. Actually, it meant every time I got in trouble, got called into the office because I worked there for a while, that I stared at that bull while I was like being in the principal's office. But I wanted that bull and his nameplate. It don't matter shit to anybody. So let him pick something that maybe would have a lot of meaning. What his heart is drawn to. He says, as far as the other stuff, I don't give a shit. Don't care. It's basically crap. He says it just doesn't matter to me now. It's not my problem. It's an earth thing. Okay. Okay, so before the reading, I let him pick out a release card, and he said it's tied into this area that we're talking about. So I shuffled until he told me to stop. So we got surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So what he's saying with that card and the thing about giving away guns or whatever, his stuff, he doesn't want anybody to have any drama about it. No fighting, no drama, don't get pissy with each other. Because it's just stuff. And I think every single time I've heard any of them come through with anything about their personal belongings down here, other than they might hold up a necklace and go, I know you have this and I know you cherish it. We don't care about it anymore because we don't need it. Can't take it with you. So we have no attachment to the couch or the car or jewelry, because it's, once we get up there and see things differently, it's just stuff. He says we put a lot of weight on that stuff. We make it way too important when it should not be. It's just stuff. We work our asses off to acquire that stuff. And what does it really mean? And then he goes like this. What does it really mean? He's going like this. He said, it's the heart. I love you. I'm glad you have my stuff. And he starts laughing. Glad you have my stuff, he said. And it's all okay. So know that I don't have an attachment to it, and then he stopped. So it's not for anybody to worry about what I think about it. And then he goes, what do you think about it? And again, he says, I love you. Okay, he's holding up what I'm going to say car keys, house keys, whatever. It looks like keys that he's dangling. So listen for the sound of that jingle. Imagine maybe he jingled them in his pocket all the time. But that jingle. And usually when you hear noises, electronics, and smells seem to be the easiest thing for them all to do. So that's the ones we usually get. The ones we wouldn't pay attention to. So usually it's like you'll be sitting in the living room and you might hear jingling in the kitchen, or you might be walking down the hall, and it's not usually when we're in the same room. Don't know why. Okay, First, I saw him pushing a baby carriage like down a sidewalk, and now I see him standing there holding a baby. Trying to find out if this baby is still here or has even gotten here yet. Usually I can tell. Okay. Then he just touched my head. So with this spiky here, man, I could feel a fly land on it. So it just felt like a little wiggle in there, almost like a bug landing in there or something. Just watch for that. Make sure you validate him and ask him to bring you signs. Ask him. Give him permission. I'm trying to see where he's going with this baby. What's up with the baby? Was there a baby born after he left? Like a grandchild or nephew or niece or something? It's like he kisses it on the forehead and he hands it off to somebody else, like they're going to take it and its soul is going to come down here. They actually get to hold their soul before they come here. They're already loved. And when babies leave, there's somebody like him there to hold it. So know whose ever baby that is, that he knows about it. Now he's also shown me a dog, and it looks like my grandson-in-law's full-grown wire-haired terrier. Boosh is a big boy. He's really tall, long, lanky legs, got that curly hair, big old head, fuzzy head. And I'm only seeing from the shoulders up at the dog. And I feel like this dog is with him. So it may not be a wire-haired terrier, but it might just look similar to that. Keep hearing wolfhound, like Irish wolfhound, but doesn't look like one, but it could be. So if, man, having trouble in this reading telling whether it's here or there. What's up with that, guys? So if it is passed, he wants somebody to know that he has their fur baby with him. If it's here and somebody has a dog like this, you need to watch the dog, because animals and small children can see him and talk to him and hear him, no problem, because nobody's told them they can't. So watch the dog. It might start barking at the corner of the room. If it's here, darn it, I don't know why he's not saying. And it's especially like cats, they'll take their finger and they'll play with them. So you see your cat, going like this at nothing. That's because somebody in spirit's playing with them sometimes. He says, you look very pretty today. You're starting to glow. And I'm very proud of you. And he goes, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? Like he's puzzled. And I promise you 1,000% they can hear you, they can see you, talk to him all you want to. He should know what's wrong, so I'm not sure why. Like, what's wrong? Why should something be wrong? You were always beautiful in my eyes, and you still are. Okay, anything that happens to me during a reading is for you. I don't know if you can hear that thumping. It may not pick it up. I think she quit. It's my grandson's big ass dog on the other side of the wall, wagging her tail and thumping the wall. So no, you should probably hear some thump, 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 thump. And again, that'll be him validating. The more you let him know that you know that that's him and he's trying to just let you know that he's there, the more signs you'll get. I get some crazy ones. My Bob always finds a weird way to send me a picture of a black and white cow, which he hasn't done for a while. He's in trouble. Gotta love him. Okay, my dear, with that, he's going to leave. He says again, just know that that's just stuff and I don't care. All I care about is you and how it makes you feel. And it's going to be okay. And then it's like, poof, he was gone. That was quick. Usually I see him walk away. He's like, poof. Okay, my dear, thank you for allowing me to be his voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. See you later.